could be something good. It might be something bad. It always turns out with the things you see. I think it's just me.
Hey folks, look at us. Steph's got the ears on. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
What does that mean?
I have a present for you.
This is great. Hey folks, it's Christmas. This is ridiculous.
It's so cool. You must leave them on. That is the Christmas special. You have to do this. You know why?
Sorry to viewers.
Because it's Christmas. And we all have...
Who's excited about Christmas? You are?
Well, I have two little people in my house who have had Christmas decorations up since November.
You're not allowed to do that.
Well, we did because we said... What rules?
There's a flow chart.
What?
There's a flow chart of
What's
when
it?
you can put up Christmas decorations.
What's that?
Is it November? Yes. It's not Christmas.
It's supposed to be the 1st of December, but we were busy on the 1st of December, so we told our little Elsie that she could put them up on the 25th of November,
Oh wow.
and so we did.
Elsie gets an exception.
Totally,
Yeah.
because, you know, she saw it in the shop since...
I shouldn't be allowing that.
But she saw it in the shop since October.
Stop it.
Yeah, it's her
I'm not-
birthday, and she's like,
I'm
"Mum,
sounding a bit grinchy.
you love Christmas."
There's aspects to Christmas. Yes. Maybe just don't look at me.
I can't.
Your antlers are all wonky too. Come on, straighten them up, Steffi.
Oh.
Come on, do everyone a favour.
Sorry, hang on. I'm on, yeah. Oh, it's because...
Okay, that's how it may be.
They are wonky. It's not me. Well, I'm the wonky.
So as you can tell, Steph has got children, and Christmas is
All
enormous
about
and
kids.
really exciting. Hey, and I would tend to think that anyone with children who've gone through all that, whatever, it's fantastic. Yeah, it is the time. I was speaking to my mum about it, and she was just saying, yeah, look, Christmas with kids has been the best Christmas for forever. You know, that you can't beat that. I don't have children. Christmas to me, the fun times, yeah, the gatherings, great. Everyone, the holiday. We live in Australia, so people are on extended holidays. We've got the weather. Yes, the country's on fire currently. 99 fires burning in, I think, New South Wales, maybe, or something.
It's pretty big.
The place is burning. It's dry.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
is meant to be up to the 49, 50 degrees.
Oh, we've got the next 3 days of
gonna get-
total fire bans and just heat wave hell. So yeah, it's Christmas.
But we still have to say, yay, it's Christmas.
Mm.
So today's episode it's quite festive and it will be fun, but it also is going to delve into the other side of Christmas. So how to manage your Christmas with extended family and in-laws, how to manage the pressure of Christmas.
You're great at this, Steph.
Well, it's true. Okay, so I will...
It's true that you're great at this.
No. It's true.
You've got my vote.
Even though I made you wear them.
Yeah, I'm really not thinking about this. Nina's going to be thrilled with this.
Absolutely, I'm doing it for her.
Yeah,
She's
thanks.
paying me
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about Christmas, how to manage your festive season the best you can for you, because it does link to our last week's episode on mental health.
That was tough.
And Christmas is a mental health period for a lot of people, so we're going to have a little chat about that. And then how each of us are going to celebrate our Christmas, and we'd love to know how you're celebrating your Christmas this year.
Over to you.
So,
Remember pressing that like button? You love that. A few comments. Merry Christmases.
yeah, merry comments. We'd love some merry comments. I think Christmas
Whatever
is
it
a
is.
time to be
It's
kind.
good, bad, weird. I want to hear some weird Christmas. Our neighbour has not a weird Christmas, but just enormous Christmas. Like the amount of people
food.
that get involved.
Yeah.
It sounds. There's just so many people all gather at this one place, and it's
Yeah.
like a week long, and everyone camping and stuff like that, which I've seen heaps. I've never been involved in such a big Christmas here in Australia like that, but if you go camping or something like that and you see that where they're just
Everyone's together.
hundreds of tents and coming, like, what a time to be alive as a kid.
And the kids love that,
the campfires, all that. Probably not going to be too many of that this
No,
year.
no
I doubt it. Although it could just all turn to and be rainy next week, which we'll all be thankful of.
That happens at Christmas
yeah.
Australia,
Well,
doesn't
I
it?
think we're all kind of fingers crossed. Oh, just rain this year for Christmas,
Would be
please.
nice, Rain would be good. Please, Santa, if you're watching.
Santa is watching.
Santa's
Remember?
always watching. So, just earlier when I arrived...
And Santa, if you are watching, can you press like or just write a comment?
I'm still feeling like a wonky.
It is wonky.
It's really wonky. Alright, so let's just...
You should wear these.
No, it's all good. I got this. Is it better?
A remarkable improvement, as you'll all agree.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing these along.
You're welcome. So these are actually my children's and they don't know
Oh.
yet. But that's okay.
Okay.
It's all good. So, Christmas. Here's a story you weren't expecting. As a kid, I never loved Christmas. Right? I loved watching the snow Santa cartoons first thing in the morning when I was up, generally by myself, super early, because everyone would get up early, open presents, and then go back to bed.
This is Christmas for you in Australia? Is that right?
This is Christmas in Australia in a family who work exceptionally hard to give their kids everything they ever could have wanted, plus more.
Yep. Yeah.
So we would wake up really early, open these mountains of gifts, and have the paper put in a garbage bag, and then everyone would go back to bed, and I'd be awake by myself and feel pretty lonely, actually. So I would play with my new stuff, and it was really cool, and then
it's 10 a.m.
and then people wake up and have brekkie, and then all the families come, the in-laws, and it's a great day, and you get more stuff and more stuff and more stuff. But I remember even as a little kid thinking that stuff never made me happy, and I haven't.
As a kid, you were thinking that.
And as my older sister used to, it's really hard. It's really hard because she is a really good person to accept gifts, and when I say that, she gets really excited and makes the other person feel like, yeah, I nailed it.
Yeah.
And I think I've watched that my whole life, and I couldn't I couldn't emulate it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't be like, oh my God, it's amazing.
You're pretty good at it.
As a kid, I couldn't do it though. I think as an adult, you learn how to do that stuff. And it's,
wow.
But as a kid, I'd be like, I remember my parents saying, my mum in particular saying, do you not like it? Do you, and a little bit older once the Santa thing was kind of revealed, that, oh, do you not like it? Well, just take it back. We'll take it back. And then I remember being upset because I'd upset her.
Yeah.
She was not happy. And so I often used to not say much. I'd go, no, I love it. And even if I did really on the inside go, yeah, this is awesome, I didn't show it on the outside. I was a very different person to my sister. But when you have them two people in the room and then one's doing this and one's doing that, I can now fully understand why mum and dad, mum in particular, would be like, oh, she's not happy. But I was happy. I just showed it in a different way. And so I think that's what Christmas should be about, is that acceptance of how people are, right? It's really hard.
It's supposed to be the time of giving and all that sort of stuff, but the consumer side of Christmas drives me bonkers.
I'm with you on that. I'm totally with you on
the waste.
The waste.
The waste. We've got to get on top of this, yeah?
Yeah, 100%. And as a young married couple, Tom and I did things to make things a bit fun. So we'd do a theme. So we'd say, okay, this Christmas we are to purchase all the gifts from our local main street. You have to find something.
Cool.
This Christmas you need to purchase everything
Just
online.
Something a little bit different.
Or you need to have everything sustainable, everything Australian made. And we just had these fun things going. Oh, this year it was all...
It's nice to do little things like that.
Yeah.
Try and just... Yeah, let's be conscious about the
trolleys worth of
Who's yeah? I was talking to a friend today who I'd been riding with, and he was saying over the years he's gotten his family into really just not gift giving, but giving to charities or something like that, and they started picking a particular charity through the years or something like that, or
Love it.
now they just get a card and going, hey, we sent to whatever.
And do you know how many times I've heard people complain because they got a goat or a chicken for a famine country and going, oh, that was rubbish. I think, wow, what have we become? And I remember begging my parents, can we please go and feed the homeless on Christmas Day as a kid?
Really?
As a young teenager.
Wow.
And almost demanding as a young adult, that's what we're doing. And Dad and I were this close, and I'd organised it, was in the city, and...
You're saying this close that it never happened?
Yeah.
Oh,
Didn't happen.
Steffi.
Because you can't break the family tradition of opening presents, having piles of paper, eating too much food, going into a food coma and sleeping all afternoon.
Well, maybe by telling your story, that people listening, watching might be that close, they might do it this year. Maybe this is the
I
year.
hope so. I hope so. But I also did learn through that process that during Christmas they have way too many volunteers. They need those volunteers to come back in June, July and August in winter.
It's like the puppy's not just for Christmas.
Correct.
Right?
When it's too cold.
It's
when it's cold and no one wants to go and help, that's the time to go and help.
Yeah,
for sure.
There's a lot of people in need.
Tom and I know with our kids, we want them. They will be part of that process.
You're going to be doing that with your kids.
We are going to be doing it with our kids.
When do you reckon that'll kick off? It's based on their ages, of course, you know.
Yeah, I think when there's food and babies and food allergies, we've got to be a bit smart because we'll be preoccupied. So probably next year when he's that little bit less
Keep
of a
us
baby.
posted.
Yeah.
Let's all do that.
I think we should all do it. I think we should do it on Christmas Day too. I know it's meant to be about family, but we're going to help people who have no family.
Yeah.
And then we get to go home and still be with our family. You get the best of everything, right?
Yeah. And Nita and I, we've only got very small, tiny family here, direct, close. A lot of good friends, but a friend of ours is hosting the Orphans Christmas, which is quite a thing every year.
For people who don't have.
They just have the Orphans Christmas, doors are open, drop on in,
I love
come
that.
say hi.
That's amazing. So, one thing for mums, again, coming from the mum's perspective, is that a lot of mums who stay at home and run their household, they work 24/7, no holidays, no sick days, and that's...
You guys don't get sick days?
And I know that sounds like people say, oh, so cliche, or you asked for it. Yeah, we did. We absolutely did. But at the same time, at this time of year, I have found it really lonely because I'm still on maternity leave and I'm not attached to a workplace.
You haven't had a Christmas
I
party. You
don't
haven't
get
had a work
invited
Christmas
to
party.
any Christmas parties, and my husband goes to them, my sisters, my parents, and they all have an amazing time and get to let their hair down, but not the mums. So here's an announcement.
Is it?
2020, Brave Mama is having a Christmas party for mums who don't have a workplace attachment.
Can I come?
Sure. Because you know what? It doesn't matter.
Just to come and talk to people.
Just come. Well, we're going to host our episode there, of course, and you're going to get to interview mums. But it's just going to be for people who are displaced, like the orphans, who don't get invited to Christmas parties.
Brave Mama, Christmas 2020.
You heard it here first.
It's about a year away.
Well, I've got 369 days to plan for. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you meant that's how many people are coming already. I thought, wow.
Oh, no. We'll be thousands.
Thousands?
Yeah, watch this space. And no kids.
I'm definitely going.
But you have to wear those. That's the rule.
We're still a year away. We'll negotiate that one.
We'll work on that.
It'll be bigger than this. The event's going to be bigger than a pair of...
It's huge. $2 shop antlers. It will be huge, and we will be giving, and we will be raising money for charities as well. So it's going to be amazing.
Brave Mama, look out.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah,
I haven't had a Christmas party this year.
Why?
It's not happening.
Why?
No one can settle on a date and come together. It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. No, it hasn't happened.
I used to go to those Christmas parties and they were amazing.
Yeah, no, nothing.
That's sad. When people are too busy to not get together and have a Christmas party.
I work in a crew of 10, 15 people, whatever. and we're all disjointed and people doing separate things at the moment. So all getting a date, it hasn't happened. It hasn't been one.
Okay.
No. Nita had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. We had a big weekend. Don't worry, we had plenty of social stuff going on around
But
here.
still, there's just the Christmas party thing is
The
different.
work thing,
Yeah, it's being invited and it's being part of a community that's outside your home. So Tom's work's Christmas party is this Sunday and partners were optional.
Have you opted in or opted out?
I've opted in.
Hey.
Maybe he didn't want me to opt in, but I did.
What?
Because who says that? Who comes home and says partner's optional?
Oh no, where's this going? Okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, unless he wanted me to not go, that wouldn't even be in the conversation. But
Well, maybe he didn't know if you wanted to go or not.
hello, why would I not want
I don't know.
to spend a dinner with my husband without the kids
Some
and
people.
have a conversation?
Oh, okay, without the kids maybe. But some
Yeah.
people would be like, I'm not interested.
Oh, I'm interested, but that's okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm
Yeah.
opting in. I'm going.
Someone's probably just putting out. I'm not putting any pressure, Steffi. I'd love you to come, but
No, he didn't say that.
don't
He
know.
just
Not getting into that.
Partner's optional. It's funny because it's now
It's funny.
It's an ongoing joke, and I say dinner optional.
Oh, come on. We haven't had dinner with you guys for a while. That needs to happen soon.
Christmas dinner.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? What's Christmas?
Christmas.
What's Christmas, Steffi?
Okay,
What's
so
it going to be?
The consumerism from a married couple to having children has just sucked us right in because we struggle with the ideology of Christmas and that parents need to just buy stuff for their kids and wrap it up and put it under the tree. And that's okay. But
And there's a lot of external pressures because the expectation that kids are getting because they're at school, they're amongst people where that's happening. And man, wow, there's a lot of
and it's
pressures
on
around
TV
that.
and it's an internal one in
Stop
families
that.
as well.
Yeah.
So last year I found this poem on Facebook and it was like something to wear, something to read, something to play with, something. So there's only 5 things, but they were meaningful stuff. And so we stuck to that and did really well. Until we didn't. Until we then went, oh, bugger it, let's just go and buy that one thing that was way too much money and we probably couldn't really afford it. But you do it because...
So how many people are doing that? This is when people really do get into that financial stress.
Yep.
Isn't it?
Yep. So Tom is a Leo. He is an amazing gift giver, but he also is an amazing gift receiver. So this time of year, he works hard all year. He doesn't buy things for himself throughout the year, but at Christmas loves big toys.
I get that. I've always done that over the years. Bought myself a Christmas present. I've always done that.
Big, expensive toys. So when mummy runs
Sounds
the
like
house...
you got a new bike.
And you know what? I'd love nothing more for him to have a new bike, but it's not happening. And I hate that. So then, that pressure
That is what
of
it
going,
is.
we can't afford a bike. We probably can't afford even bike
Things are expensive.
socks. Yeah. So the kids this year, we've gone to Audi. We've got 2 little foam surfboards because we live at the beach and...
We live in paradise.
So lucky. There's no need to holiday when you live in the Illawarra. You will drive...
Hey, whoa, don't tell too many people.
You drive 3 hours south to go to Himes Beach and it's this... I don't know, it's got white sand. But there's so many people down there and there's no one here. And it's so
Stop it.
peaceful.
Shush, that's enough.
So we've got the little surfboards,
Cute.
a scooter each because physical activities we never kind of say no to. So something where they can be physical and a couple of little goggles and that's it. And we're totally...
I mean, that's it. That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, totally okay with that.
You're going to be excited, yeah.
And there might be a little toy or something and some little glow stickers that go in the stockings. But I think that's enough. I do. And it doesn't matter how much I try to communicate with family that they don't need more stuff because essentially what happens is they open it. They get really excited.
This is important stuff.
They love it, right? They open it, they rip the box, they rip the paper, they pull it out, they play for 20 minutes max. And then we collect it all, we take it home, we put it in the lounge room, and it does not get touched.
No. So it's the guilt that people are giving this stuff. It's the guilt that they're afraid that they're going to feel by not giving something.
Yeah.
How do we get around that?
I'll tell you. So
You have the solution.
Well, I have tried a solution. For many years, I have said when it's extended friends and family and it's all kids and you only buy for the kids. And one year I decided not to buy for anyone. Okay? But I told people, I said, we're not buying this year, but I made stuff. So I made biscuits or I made something. Didn't go down well with my nearest and dearest.
Oh, no way. Oh, no way.
Yeah,
and
so
really?
if you don't
Steph.
buy stuff,
no.
that pressure comes from your nearest and dearest. And you know what? It's really hard.
I'm sorry. I know I wasn't involved with that, but crikey.
No,
man.
and that's why we feel the pressure. That's why the pressure.
So the pressure's back on.
Yeah, 100%.
And you gave it a go, and because of the reaction, they've won. They're hey, we broke that.
Yeah, and I think you know that
she's back into Christmas.
My cousin and I made a deal because our kids are the same age that we weren't going to buy, and we're happy with that. But then it's kind of frowned upon from others who you think.
Oh, God, for goodness' sake! That's enough.
It's not cool. It's not cool, and they probably won't even like me saying it because it's entrenched within them as that is love. And that's not, I don't get that.
Our Christmas, we're not buying.
Okay.
And over the years, we've always, for many years, we've said, no. And when I say we're not doing Christmas, we're not decorating, we're not anything, we don't have kids.
Well, you kind of are decorated, just saying. You have to keep that on. Till the new
for
year.
Christmas?
Yeah.
No, I can't because it's your kids.
Oh yeah.
So we're not. I mean, there's been times, maybe a day before Christmas, wifey's sort of gone boom, and she's gone out and just.
I've seen that.
Wrapped something.
I have been on the phone to her while she's shopping for you.
Yeah. What's that term? There's the term scurry funge, and that's when people are coming around and you have that quick, mad tidy up of the house before people are in the scurry funge. There's got to be a term for it the day before Christmas when we're not doing Christmas. Right, I'll go get something.
Because the pressure just builds and builds, but I would love to come up with a solution to say, yeah, you know what, this year, let's all just put
There's retailers going to listen to this and go, yes, it's worked. Because that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Cook some food, cook some biscuits, fancy little things. I love that.
Or do nothing.
I much prefer that. You know what I really love about Christmas? Trifle.
What? My sister makes the best trifle, apparently. I don't like trifles, so it's pretty good.
Who's saying that?
She is.
I make the best trifle, hands down.
You two? Okay. You two need to have a trifle off, blindfolded, a neutral taste tester. There you go.
Well, the neutral taste tester can't be my wife because she doesn't like trifle.
Oh, it'd be something that we can find. I don't like it either. That's why I
I still make it in my grandma's traditional old bowl.
So I think my great grandma passed it on to my mum, and then my
the bowl.
The recipe, and that worked down.
Recipe for trifle.
I think so. I don't know.
You're not a trifle, but why don't you eat trifle?
Yuck! I call it awful. Trifle. It's disgusting.
So I think you haven't tried my trifle.
Do you do Baileys?
No.
Oh, okay.
Who put Baileys in trifle?
They soak the sponges in Baileys instead of rum.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying yours.
Mine hasn't got Baileys in it.
And that's why I'm not trying it. Because I like the Baileys bit.
That's the only bit you do like.
Yeah, but it's the texture. It's the jelly, the cream. Like, they don't go together. They just it's like...
I'm sorry, listeners. I'm a little stunned here.
Like
I've heard this similar stuff from my wife, but you're going to more detail than she does.
It's like fruity yogurt. You just don't because it's lumpy and it's gross. So, Christmas at our
I'm going to your sister's place for Christmas. You and Anita are going somewhere else, right?
Totally. We would love to. I was going to say Macca's, but that's not going to happen. So, I think, so Christmas... Oh, okay, so here's the conundrum. Oh, the Christmas conundrum. Here's my idea. I am sick of wasting paper. I Now, I do care about the environment, so my idea, brilliant, was to wrap the kids' presents in sheets and big bows, like
Sheets.
Hessian, like brand new sheets, because they need new sheets.
Oh,
But I was going to buy
love
the
it.
sheets and wrap it and tie a big Hessian bow, and everyone said that's lame-o.
what?
Yeah.
Who are these judgy people you know, Steph?
My family.
I'm thinking, yeah, that's a great idea. I love that.
I love that too. Even my friends, my neighbours are like, oh, it's environmentally sustainable, but isn't it about the kids
paper thing?
ripping the paper off? And I thought, what a waste.
Oh, the waste.
What a
The
waste.
waste drives me insane. The waste.
Like,
You're
I'm
driving around the streets now, and like people put their hard rubbish out in the front of the house. You can see all the or we've just bought all this new stuff for Christmas. This is the time to get rid of it. It's like, oh
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
we are so wasteful.
So I'm blessed in the sense that I didn't think this would go down as easy as it did. But Elsie learned how to ride a bike with no training wheels.
Oh, you showed me the video.
Yeah. So
that's a big part of.
Amazing.
Is that one of the biggest
It's
things
huge.
of being a parent after the
Yeah, totally. I
the
was,
riding the bike thing?
I was
Well, I'm
carried.
thrilled. Let her know I'm thrilled because with the whole mountain bike riding and the needles
Yeah,
riding. And
she
all
will
that.
be out on the trails with you before you know it. So Tom wanted to
Maybe
buy...
before Anita.
I guarantee, because kids have no fear.
Yes.
So
This is the time.
Tom wanted to buy her a new bike for Christmas, and I said, awesome. Like, I wasn't against it, but then I realistically went back to the budget and went, we don't have that money for her to buy a bike and then not be able to even it up with Louis, and then we're okay not to even it up with Louis because he's a baby, and he has an awesome new bike. And so I just said to him, I'm sorry, we might have to wait till her birthday next year. And he goes, sure. I thought he was going to be like, no, she really needs a nice shiny thing. She's got one, which we got on a council cleanup. It's nothing wrong with it. And he said, sure.
Yeah, but I don't get kids.
It
I mean,
still
it's not
fits.
about the day so much of the tearing. Is it because she is just like she put the decorations up on the 25th of November? She say like she is just in. I remember as a kid, I'm in Christmas mode.
Yeah.
This whole time.
Yeah, that's what
and that's
I
what
love.
I'm thinking back
Yeah.
to my growing up as Christmas. Like it's that time. It's not just that morning
Day.
of getting a couple of presents.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I got for Christmas.
I say that to people all the time. What did I buy you last year that was so memorable? Don't know.
It's not about that. It's
They don't
the
know.
whole time,
Yeah.
And as I was saying, because we're in Australia, it's a big holiday time.
Yeah.
Big, extended school holidays.
It's about going to the
and
beach,
it's out. It's total outdoorsy, isn't it?
and
Yeah.
just riding that bike, even if it is an
Yeah.
odd bike, but it's just the time. It's the time we need to give our kids, I think, not the stuff.
And your friends.
Oh my God, they
forget
are
us.
family. They are. You guys are family. This is the thing, right?
Yeah.
Family is not just your blood. It is your extended friends, and having that dinner, and it's the time to go. Yep.
Come around eating some of those homemade cookies you're gonna make.
And some
Decorate.
trifle.
Trifle's important.
I will try it. How about I try it and we'll
Try trifle.
we'll try the trifle.
You're quivering a bit.
So what-
Oh, maybe for next episode I'll have some.
Sounds
It can be a live tasting.
That could not end well. So tell me, if you had one Christmas wish this year, what would it be?
Wish. Wow, that's I haven't had a Christmas wish at all. No, but the one thing I was going around because of all this hard rubbish collection, I was seeing a lot of bits and pieces of bikes. And
Oh,
of
yeah.
course, now I've got the workshop
Yep.
and all that. I was thinking, man, I just want to get these bikes together and just distribute them out to perhaps people who can't have new bikes and stuff like that. So
Awesome.
it sort of started a bit late, but maybe for next year when we do the Brave Mama 2020 party, maybe if we get enough people listening and stuff, if I can start collecting some bits and pieces and start making bikes and put them together. What?
I can.
Is it my? Is
No,
it-
I can just imagine your wife coming home to see your whole front lawn turned into a bike dump. I think you
or
need to be
a
picky.
Santa's workshop of bicycles.
Well, see, this is the thing. Your perspective is amazingly positive, and yes, and then you can distribute it to people.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, that's
Something like that.
awesome. That
That'd be
sounds
nice.
really cool.
If I could wish for anything, less waste. It's just gone. It's gone beyond a joke, hasn't it?
Yep, for sure.
The oceans are good. It's really starting to reached a critical point, isn't it?
I watched
Environmentally and all that.
Tom Tilley's interview with Sir David Attenborough last night on ABC.
Oh, wow.
iView, watch it. It's amazing. Really, really.
There's a
poignant.
recommendation.
Yeah.
Hot recommendation from Steph. Tom Tilley.
Because it's hot Tom Tilley, that's why.
He's not doing that
And my Tom goes to bed and I know, stop it, I cried. And then Tom's asleep and he's like,
re-listened to the last one and you cried.
he goes, good night from Tom, not Tilly. Oh, well, yes. So, my wish for this year, 2019 Christmas,
Steffi's Christmas wish
is that it can be a holiday season filled with love, less stress, less anxiety, less social media, more family time, quality, uninterrupted time of laughter.
Imagine if Christmas Day could be a non-social. They can just shut down socials.
We can.
Yeah, one a weekend, yeah. But
no. It's really hard. It's really hard too. So even if you say, I did a post last week saying Brave Mama's on holidays, little cute Louis as an elf, and I did some scheduled posts, but I'm still on. You can't help it. It is an addiction. It is so hard to break. But I think it's going to be Christmas Day, phones off.
But the stuff you're doing is benefiting many people. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, some of it's crap too. I'm pretty sure people.
Well, this can be a benefit.
Well,
A lot of people have
not as
different
in
needs.
crap as is. I think it's crap as in other people might think, yeah, I don't need that. Or whatever. It's up to
It's
them.
a wide audience.
Yeah. Yeah. So that would be my Christmas wish, is so that, we could have a little bit less stress and anxiety and a little bit more happiness.
But Christmas is just stressy because of all that expectation.
Well, this is it. It's expectation. So let's take the expectation away and just enjoy it. Like we always do when we get together with you guys.
Sounds enjoyable.
Impromptus are good, Call in on that friend and see if they're okay. Take over some bickies to your neighbour. Check on your elderly friend. Like anything that will make someone else happy. Give the gift of you. Give your time.
But that should extend past Christmas.
Let's just start there.
Yeah, start at Christmas.
We'll start at Christmas.
The Christmas period. Have you done the lights yet?
So,
when are we doing it?
This is the thing.
Anita thinks we're going to ride the bikes around at night, around the Christmas lights.
Oh man, I'd love that. I'd love nothing more than that. But remember that year we tried to do Christmas lights when Elsie was born?
Yeah.
And it was really hard.
Yeah.
Like you and Tom walked up the street and I had to try and explain to Anita why I couldn't walk up the street. And I did a really shit job at it because she kind of looked at me like, what?
She knows now.
But she knows now. And that's why I can't. I'd love to do Christmas lights. But we do drive-bys. Like we drive around and the kids do want to get out. But I can't. Simple. I could do a little bit.
I know that. Yeah.
But I do think that we will attend some Christmas carols. Because once you go to
They've
carols...
already been done, haven't they?
No, there's some...
They were on down a couple of weeks ago down here. We were sitting on the veranda. There was lots of...
Last night there was some on as well, but there's some on this weekend which I'm determined to get to. But the thing is, the expectation about going to Christmas carols and sitting down and being able to relax...
Because of the kids.
You have a 2-year-old that runs around like a lunatic and there is no sitting down and there's just tag teaming unless we go as a
So the organisers just need to make a fence. You know, like when you go to those petting zoos, so the animals can't escape. So they need to drop them in the fenced area. They're safe.
I'll be fine because everyone will walk past Living and go, oh, he's so cute.
Will he be dressed up as an elf?
No, that elf photo, he was in a cutout.
No, okay, yeah.
He's super cute. Yeah, so yeah, well, that would be good. Something where they were just fenced in. So if they've got carols near a road, they can't go running. But yeah, I think next year will be our year to kind of be able to sit and relax. Everyone hear me. Everyone who's got kids under 3 can hear me right now going, yes, sister, we know what you mean.
All right.
But the Christmas Eve party in our street will be amazing. So I'm looking forward to that, where it's safe, it's a cul-de-sac, kids everywhere, and that'll be awesome.
Yeah, we might be getting away on the motorbikes, Nita and I.
Awesome.
That's an option.
Christmas Eve?
Well, I've got that week off,
Okay.
sort of, the Monday to Friday. So I might jump on the bikes, have a ride, see some friends down south, possibly.
Perfect.
We're really not sure.
But see, you don't have expectation. I bet you're going to have an absolute ball.
Oh yeah, we often do things last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just we get time, and we might just throw the push bikes on the back of the car and drive down to Victoria and do some rail trails.
Amazing. That used to be us. Yeah, it's all good, but I'm just saying.
But it'll be us again soon, all together, with just slightly older children.
They can probably ride bikes better than the whole lot of us.
Jeez, what are they going to be like when they're 10? What's this world going to be? Only in a few years' time.
Scary, huh? It is scary to think what's going to be happening, but
exciting too.
it's Christmas.
Yeah.
We
All
won't
right.
get
Well,
to
Merry
do it.
Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
I do hope you have a
just
good
copied
time
you.
on your own terms.
Without expectation
On your own terms.
or anticipation.
It can be a joyful time.
It really can. And it really, really can. Do you know what we forgot to talk about?
No.
Did we talk about in-laws?
No.
Do we need to?
No.
Okay.
It's been Christmas. What are you talking in-laws next time?
How we survived our in-laws.
We'll let you know how it all went on. And
Yeah.
tips for next year.
I think it's going to be pretty cool, actually.
More details about the Brave Mama 2020.
Oh yeah, you probably hear about it for the next 52
I'm
weeks.
excited.
It is going to be exciting. It is going to be huge. I'm putting it out there. If you know anyone who would like to be part of the sponsorship package and work our way up for the year,
Brave Mama.
now's the time to touch base. Get
Cool.
in early.
Thanks for coming along, Steph, and
Yeah.
doing these last few episodes. I hope this continues. In fact, I know it's going to. This is good.
This
It winds up for the end of the year, yeah.
good, bad, weird. This is done. We might sneak in one before New Year's, but it all depends on a couple of things. So
Quite possibly.
yeah, we'll see how we go anyway.
Maybe Christmas Day. Maybe at the unwrapping, we'll just get it all happen and just take the cameras to your place. Let's watch this on.
Unwrap the sheets.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That happens. All right.
I think that's done. We're done. You can.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We
Merry
can
Christmas.
We can high five the antlers.
Crazy. See you, folks.